Macomb County high school students. Welcome to the Operation Senior video series designed to assist high school seniors answer the big question, what's next?
You might have watched other videos from this series, like the job seeker, the trades, or the college video, but this video is specifically for those seeking adventure, personal growth, and a sense of purpose, and who might want to explore joining the United States military as a career path.
Beyond serving your country, the military offers a variety of benefits, from receiving top-tier training and education to developing leadership skills that will last a lifetime. There are also financial incentives like healthcare, retirement plans, and educational assistance through programs like the GI Bill, which can help cover the cost of college. Each branch of the military offers a unique experience and different opportunities.
The Army is the largest branch in the U.S. military. The Army offers a wide range of roles in combat and support positions.
The Navy is centered around sea-based operations and provides opportunities in technical fields, engineering, and medical support, as well as roles aboard ships and submarines.
Known for its focus on air and space power, the Air Force offers cutting-edge roles in aviation, cybersecurity, and intelligence, and with many opportunities for technical and leadership positions.
The Marine Corps emphasizes rapid response combat operations. It offers a challenging environment for those looking to push their physical and mental limits.
The Coast Guard is responsible for maritime law enforcement, search and rescue, and environmental protection. It offers unique roles that balance military service with humanitarian efforts.
The newest branch of the military is the Space Force. The Space Force focuses on space operations, satellite technology, and cybersecurity, providing cutting-edge career opportunities in a high-tech environment.
And last but certainly not least, the National Guard is the primary combat reserve for both the Air Force and the Army, and is ready to respond to emergencies at home and abroad.
In this video, you will hear testimonials from individuals that chose the military after graduation. They will not only share with you why they chose to enlist, but also the profound impact it has had on their lives and career journeys.
So immediately after high school, I thought the thing to do was go to college. So I did. I went to a community college for less than a year, found out it wasn't for me. So I did my research, and I saw that the Air Force was a better fit for me for the things and the goals that I wanted to accomplish.
Deciding to go in was, a lifelong dream. So age of 6, went to a fair, saw a recruiter there, and I was like, I want to do that.
I did not want to do college. Not at all. I hated school. College was just not for me.
A couple reasons I joined the Army was, 1, to better myself, and 2, take a different approach as a career.
As a child, we used to get toys from Toys for Tots. And that was Marines coming to our house and dropping off toys. And I fell in love with the uniforms. When I moved away, I was in the mall looking for a second job, and it was like day 1 of moving, and a recruiter was like, hey, you want to come talk to us? And I ended up joining the Marine Corps from there.
I grew up right outside of Selfridge Air Force Base and saw the airplanes flying over every day, and that just got me excited every day to learn about that life. Some of my friends had parents in the military, and I started to talk to them about the successes they had and the adventures it took them on, and I became very interested in doing that.
When I joined, I graduated high school in May, and then I shipped off in August to San Antonio. With boot camp, it's about 7.5 weeks. We go through all the basic stuff that you would think, like doing drill facing movements, physical training in the morning, and then just learning a lot about leadership.
So boot camp, whether you're an enlisted personnel or an officer, is very similar in many ways. You'll learn the basics of the Navy or whatever service you're in, how to interact with officers, what we call customs and courtesies, which is how you should conduct yourself within the military.
It was a culture change. It was a culture shock a little bit, kind of like when you go to a different country, you're out of your norm.
My boot camp experience, 7.5 weeks, was pretty amazing, nerve-wracking, and it was a struggle, leaning on each other throughout basic training. It was definitely necessary.
A lot of boot camp for me was just based on team building.
I worked in the munitions field. So munitions was the bombs and missiles for military aircraft. I worked on assembling those devices, and then for the latter part of my career, I was a flight line delivery driver for the military aircraft to deliver bombs and missiles for their missions.
I'm an information systems technician, so computers, telephones, that sort of stuff, that's what I fix.
I've shipped a lot of freight passenger travel. I ran passports.
I did multiple deployments, 2 combat deployments. My MOS was contracting officer, so I purchased high-dollar items for the government, mostly for the Marine Corps specifically.
My job was to keep the bases up and running, whether that was fixing sidewalks for kids at the bus stops or fixing the runways so the planes can keep taking off.
I'm an electronics technician. I work on like radios, communication, navigational stuff on the boats. Basically, without the navigational equipment on the boats, they can't go nowhere, so.
Most days are really highlights when you're just helping people, but I've got to travel a pretty good bit.
Yeah, I guess the reason I've stayed in for so long, 21 years, is the people. I have my best friends are from the Philippines and Jamaica. Just all walks of life, people that you come across that I can call family now.
The people that I've met through this journey have been amazing. The best man at my wedding, he's somebody that I met right when I got back to Selfridge and started working out there.
So one of the benefits of military service is you get to do a lot of traveling. Overseas, I've been able to go to Germany, Italy, East Africa, Kuwait, Qatar, all sorts of places. Additionally, you are serving something bigger than yourself. You know, when you sit down and you get intelligence briefs or you hear what's going on in the world, you see how you are a part of our country's answer to that concern.
One of the most difficult parts of being in the military at the beginning was being away from home.
You are leaving the state of Michigan, and if this is where your family is, that could be difficult. That was difficult for me starting out.
It's a lot of sacrifice because you don't get to go home whenever you want. You don't get to FaceTime whenever you want. You have a strict schedule, and if you miss it, you can get in trouble, things like that.
When I was on one of my combat tours, I got injured. We had a 7-ton rollover. And just coming back from that, I guess remember a lot of things.
So I'd say the biggest thing for me that I took from it is just how I can be a good producing citizen in the outside world.
So the military helps you get a focus onto things such as completing tasks, working with different people, which is big in any job that you will have in your civilian life.
Kind of gave me structure, discipline, and like a go-to attitude.
Not only do you learn how to deal with stress, but you learn how to be resilient.
If you're joining the Coast Guard, you have to be talkative and talk to everyone, talk to like super high ranks, even though you're nervous too. So it'll get you out of your shell for sure.
Just becoming a better person overall. I've learned a lot, not just about myself, but I learned more about different cultures, different people. It helps you expand on your horizon, pretty much learning more about other things than just yourself.
Trying to be the best person that I possibly can be. In the military, outside the military, for my family, for my 2 kids. I can say this 100%, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the Air Force.
You know, we use the word service because it truly is serving others. I just really embrace that word of service and understanding that there are more important things than your own agenda in this world.
If you're unsure on what you want to do after high school, you know, it doesn't hurt to go walk in and get some information.
Talk to others, talk to those who may have served in the past or are presently serving, talk to family, get their input, get their support.
Work really closely with your recruiter, ask them a lot of questions. I think being very upfront with them with what you would like to do and have a clear understanding of what's expected so you can know and prepare for that.
You have to talk to people who have been there and done that because their experiences may affect how you decide what to do and what fits you. Just because it's physical and stressful doesn't mean it's just for a guy.
Not until my parents took me to meet with an Air Force recruiter was I able to understand what the lifestyle was like and the opportunities that I could get out of enlistment.
Check the branch out, so it's just figuring out what uniform is best.
We work with good people, there's plenty of benefits. So if you do want to go to college, I'm thinking about joining next semester. You have plenty of time to do it while you're in.
I'm a big believer that your personality is going to play a a huge part in the branch that you decide to serve in. It's a big commitment, so I think that it's important to have your friends and families, your support system with you during the entire process when you're making this decision. That helps a lot of people as they're transitioning into adulthood.
As you just heard, joining the United States military is a great option for you to consider after high school graduation. Each branch of the military has something unique to offer, yet they all provide excellent opportunities for you to serve our country.
There are countless benefits, including travel, a steady income, money to pay for college, and even opportunities to serve for an entire career. It is clear that by joining any of these branches, you'll not only gain real-world experience and valuable skills, but also become part of a proud tradition of service. It's a path that fosters discipline, resilience, and a strong sense of duty.
If you are interested in learning more about the enlistment process and requirements, please connect with your high school counselor or visit a local recruitment center. Lastly, we want to take this moment to thank those who shared their stories with you on this video today. We thank them for their service, and we are so grateful for the time that they took to share with us.